Well, Dowse, we were ahead.
Yeah.
They drew level. We went behind. We drew level. We won. Quite a game.
It was an extraordinary game. It wasn't a very good one. I knew it would be tough tonight after Saturday, and obviously we lost Nathan. The win is dedicated to Nathan. Actually, his wife lost a brother, and it affected the lads. It affected me because as a proper lad, Nathan. So I said the win's for him tonight. It's one of them where all the thoughts are with him and the family.
Of course.
Obviously, we found out Cookie suspended and all, so I knew when Lurza had a hamstring, I asked him to give it a go, and he gave it a go for a little bit because it wasn't. Then he's had to come off because we need him for Saturday, obviously. Also knew Wheeler had his ankle and all that, you know. So I knew I had to try to do it tactically, but I didn't think I did. I thought I probably should have made it. If I could have made one or two more changes, I probably would have done tonight. Maybe played Hodge from the start. But I've told the lads to bin it. It's like a Morgan there at the minute because they're disappointed with how we have done. But the bottom line is sometimes you just got to say, listen, the highs of Saturday and the emotion of Saturday, and obviously Nathan and Cookie not being available and Lurza injury as well, and being down to bare bones, if you like. I think we've just got to bin the game and just move on. I appreciate the supporters coming, but I didn't think I got it right personally myself, to be honest. Because I maybe should have changed a few things after a big high of Saturday. The 8-minute spell's the worst 8 minutes I've ever been in management, to be honest. There was ridiculous defending, and it was an 8-minute madhouse. Because we started off quite brightly, and I thought we were all right, we were comfortable at 1-0, then a madhouse for 8 minutes. But Max Grasmar, to be fair, he's ran 40 yards to close a goalkeeper down 20 yards clear, and he's got that, and we managed to nick one at the end. So a crazy game. But the bottom line is we've got to bin it because it wasn't very good. I didn't expect it to be great, and I think we've just got to bin the whole thing and move on to Saturday. And I know managers were here tonight, but we wouldn't have learned a lot about us Slough managers, to be honest, because two great lads and they've done a great job at Slough, but they wouldn't have learned too much about us tonight because we'd be better on that Saturday.
Yeah. 1-0 up from yet another penalty, and then the mad 8 minutes that you referred to. But then the second penalty right just before half time.
Yeah.
But the thing I want to ask about is, why did Max let Heidi have that one?
It's just a change it around a bit. Like, they both want the penalties to do it, to be fair, and as long as they score, I'll leave it up to the player. To be honest, Max has got a great record under pressure, but Heidi's hit 2 and 2 now, so it might have been. I haven't asked him about it yet because I'm one of their managers who say, okay, Max, you're a penalty taker, but if he didn't fancy it for whatever reason, he shouldn't take it. And Heidi certainly fancied it, and we've both got different techniques, and they both put it probably where we are, so it made a little bit of sense, to be honest, if you've got two penalty takers on the pitch. But it was a big one to get this before half time, to be honest. And I just want to a massive high on Saturday, and with myself get me big head on telly on the Monday and all the hype. I thought it might be a bit like that tonight, but we started off brightly. I thought fair enough, but had that mad 8 minutes, and if we didn't have that mad 8 minutes, it could have been a comfortable game, to be honest. But it wasn't. But to be fair, character has got to come through, and we should have character to get back in. Never see a die attitude. Greg coming on. It was only tactical. It wasn't how he was doing. It was tactical to get Hodgie on, who I thought looked sharp when he come on. We missed a chance ahead. I would Dwayne should have scored, obviously, and it was just frustration the night all round. So I found it a very frustrating win, but one we needed, to be honest, to get ourselves cracking again. And we've only lost 3 in 20 games now, and a gritty performance where if you take the 8 minutes out of it, it was just frustrations. That's all it was. And I'm well aware when I go in a change room, it's like a morgue. Sometimes you've got to bollock and bite and shout at them. I didn't have to say that tonight, me and Ian, to be honest. It was like, listen, let's bin it, let's forget about it. There's a lot of shouting going on with players because they were disappointed with each other. And I had to calm that down as well, because the bottom line is we've just won a game of football. It's been a hell of a week, to be honest, but we'll be better on Saturday. I think so. We'll look forward to that game.
You're right, it has been a hell of a week. With a big high on Saturday. Bit of a hangover tonight, maybe? A
little bit, but I maybe should have changed through to be like, I always look at myself first. I'm very critical of myself because I want to be the best I can. And when I have that high on Saturday, I was tempted to make a few changes, but when I knew Cookie wasn't playing, I knew Nathan wasn't playing, it's sort of like that, it's like Dan Spence starting to get back in now, and you've got obviously Hodgie fucking that a bit, he is and all that, and stuff like that. I maybe should have done a couple of them, but because I was short on numbers, we had to have a plan how to win the game, and it was always going to be throw the kitchen sink on it. Losing Lozza early really affected with, because of the pace outlet, and that really. But we said go on, see what it's like, because it wasn't too bad. And as soon as it went a little bit, we had to take him off because we want him back as quick as we can. But the good news is I think Christian could be coming back in the squad on Saturday, which we'll be delighted about, and and build from there. So a very frustrating night all round, and I found it really hard.
Okay, we'll leave it there for now. Thanks for your time. We'll talk again on Friday.
Mainly, boys. Okay.